time has come. Execute Order 66.
I'm going to. I'm using Dylan's trick that he taught me last week, and I pulled up my OBS deal. That way we could, yeah. That way I can see myself, see yourself, see my voice meters, and I can also pause recording. That way we don't have to cut out 30 fucking minutes of an episode.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What it is Alt Tab, ALT, then Tab, and then you can open up all your windows currently open.
Oh, by the way,
As long as they don't burp.
that one you're like, look, listen, like that. I want to make that into a reel, and I want to cut out the audio of it going. It's gonna go, oh yeah, and then you're gonna go, did you hear it? And I'm gonna cut it.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, bet. That should be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Do you like Star Wars? Because we do too. Welcome to Nerd Out Nerd Style. I'm Clinton Ritchie.
I'm Jim Zor.
And get ready to nerd out with the Bad Batch. Episode 10, The Retrieval.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this episode at least started off the way I wanted it to.
Yep.
It started off with them on the fucking planet. And they weren't just picked up by Sid being like, oh, I guess we're going to have to find a way to get our ship back. This, that, and the other. But they were on the planet.
Yeah.
Made me happy. Now, what I didn't really like is the fact that Tech doesn't figure anything out. It's always Omega. How's it always Omega? Tech's the smartest person. He doesn't have any plans. What did they do beforehand?
Well, okay, look, check it out. They all thought that the ship was gone. Okay? Like, it was out in the distance, worlds away. And Omega's like, well, I don't know, dude. But, Omega came up with an idea, and I think what happened was, it was when Wrecker was bitching and moaning and groaning about being hungry. And she's like, hey, power converters. Or power, whatever he said. And she's like, we can trace Gonker.
Gonchi.
No, it's Gonker.
Hold on. Gonky.
Yeah, Gonky. That's what it is. But sorry about that. But yeah, so then she went and tried that out, and But look, I got to get back to the beginning of it. So Wrecker was saying, I am sad. I'm bored. Or he said, no, it's not sad. I'm bored. I'm hot. And I'm starving. And Hunter tells him, well, maybe you shouldn't have ate all your rations. He's like, but I was hungry. And then he takes that little hammer and he goes, tink, tink. And then the fucking wheel falls off, that little spindle thing. And that was fucking just, yeah, it was precious. But yeah, he hits that little spindle thing with a hammer, and it just falls off, and he goes, oh. He sits down. It was priceless, dude. I enjoyed it.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm with you. Thank God. It basically picks up where they left off.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that was like a weight off my shoulders that I was like, dude, thank you.
She also said that they could catch Gunky if they just like track them down.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, good luck with that, only if he's still on planet. Luckily he was, and they fucking take off that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the closest town where they were fucking headed in the first place.
Right.
Coincidence? I think not. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah,
it's the force moving in a certain way.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, hold on.
Go ahead. We find out.
Excuse me. What's up?
What's that? Oh, editing?
No, I'm currently recording.
Are you on live right now?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Alright.
What are you doing? You farming?
I'm trying to kill these fucking cows.
But yeah, let me hit you back up here in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Love you.
Alright, let's see.
Bye. I did the mama thing with him. I should have answered, but I don't like not answering family. Um, but yeah, so where were we? Same town. Coincidence? I think not.
Oh, we find out who that guy who stole the ship.
Right.
Because on their way, as soon as she finds out where to go, on their way over there, it cuts over to the kid,
Mm-hmm.
the little boy Benny, who actually stole the ship and he was taken to his boss, called Mako,
Yeah.
right?
Mako.
Mako. Yep. So that's what's going on there. You could tell he's starving because he sees a piece of rationing on the ground and he picks it up and just shoves it in his mouth after
Didn't
like,
even think
blowing on
anything
it.
of it. Like didn't
Yeah,
try
just-
to wipe it off or
Yeah, he
blow
just went-
off the dust.
I think he did blow it off, didn't he? I
I don't know.
think he like blew on it and then just shoved it in his mouth. So right then you could tell that they were starving.
He
I
was
like-
anyway.
Yeah, he was. So apparently he was taking it to like try and sell it off so he can get some fucking money so he can eat.
Yep.
What else do thieves do that for,
Yeah.
Unless they're just assholes. Sorry. But so they go over. He goes over and he lands, and then Mako comes out, tells him he's late, and he said, "Yeah, but look what I got for you. This is big ass ship." He says, "This puts me in the running for top earner, right?" And he's, "Well, we'll see here, boy." And big ass armadillo looking motherfucker. Sorry.
Why would he have a claw thing like a grabber? Why would he have that for a hand? Like, what would be the purpose in that?
Probably lost his hand.
I mean, obviously, but
Well, think about it. He works in the mine. They could probably use for drilling and stuff.
maybe. But
I have no idea. I just know he can't stand on his feet.
yeah. Yeah, man, look, I don't know where you're at, but that speeder that the not speeder, but the
That's where I'm at.
speedster,
Yeah.
the speeder, the speeder,
Actually, he calls it a
a turd.
no, like a skidder or something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so that thing when it shows a cut of him riding across the plane. And they're all on there. And I'm just thinking, man, that's funny as shit. And it's going like an old Buick, like spitting and sputtering along the way. Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. I enjoyed that.
Oh, it's a skiff. Sorry, I had to
Skiff?
find it. Yeah, it's called a skiff.
Yeah. But, yeah, dude, that was pretty funny. I was really happy with this episode for that part, for giving it some kind of,
The audio wasn't fucked up.
giving
what
us some
you're
kind
happy
of
for?
story progression, not just a spot here, a spot over here, a spot up
Yeah,
there.
but this still has nothing to do with the main storyline.
What
Like,
is the
where
main
fuck is-
storyline?
Where the fuck is Crosshair?
Well, I mean,
10
At-
episodes. 10 episodes now.
at
One
least,
episode.
At least it had some resemblance from the last episode of what is going on, So
Yeah, they left us with a cliffhanger, and which they put out two episodes that was exactly the same thing, but still, like this one has absolutely nothing to do with the storyline.
yeah, but from last episode it does. Look, let's just take baby steps here, okay?
I'm mad.
It's got to take baby steps. It's good. It's good.
Baby steps. There's only 6 episodes left.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes people are late bloomers.
Late bloomers.
But yeah,
So
yeah, you go ahead.
go ahead. They show up. They show up at the factory, and they're trying to find a way in.
Yep.
And he's like, look, the only way in is through this spot, and they're like, no. we'll find a different path. That way is going to get us caught or something like that, right? And then they decide to go shimmy on down a flaming exhaust pipe that's coming out of the building, pretty much, right?
How'd they get there?
They're the Bad Batch. They just throw stuff up and they shimmy on up.
Yeah,
I like to
but
say
I
the
mean,
word shimmy.
shimmy. They're like
Shmee.
that. Oh my god! No, there's no sh. It's shimmy or shimai or whatever her name is. It's a me, the Mario. Take a Luigi and roll him up like a burrito. Anyway, stupid. I'm sorry, but yeah. So, to me, it looked like it was in the middle of the area where the force field was at. Right? Maybe I'm wrong, but
Yeah, it was. Well, they could look down and they could see the force field.
right. Maybe so.
So they were up on top, and they had to swing down and shut off the. But okay, this is what I didn't like. After they get down and he gets in, and they're all making their way through. He looks up and sees all those people marching.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the best thing for him to do is to fucking yell out or say something.
Yeah, you think.
Yeah, but instead he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna get you in and get you out." But I care about these guys. What?
Yeah.
And then you would wait. You wouldn't wait so long to fucking turn on them. They just did that shit for plot too. That's just, I don't know. Made me mad.
Yeah.
Made me mad, dude.
And you see that droid look over there. It kind of looks down at the area they're at, and then it looks back. Doesn't say nothing. Why do you look? Maybe he thought he heard something and didn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's so much going on that doesn't make any sense.
I do like that the droid got roasted. That was pretty cool.
That was at the end when Omega pulls it off.
No, when Hunter pulls it off.
Oh, when he kicks
beginning.
him back over there and he goes in his yeah. Scrap.
I don't. Yep, and then he's able to shut it off. They get on down, and he should yell out, "Hey, intruders!" Where are they gonna go? Back up the fucking thing?
Yeah.
Anyways, they get on down. He takes them to the ship. He goes, "I held up my my end of the deal. Here's your ship. Now I'm out of here." And they're like, whoa. The hyperdrive's off. So they've already been dismantling the entire ship.
Yeah.
They've already started taking it apart. So they have to put all those pieces back together.
Mm-hmm.
That kid, and then they have to still get the ray shield down. So that kid's not going nowhere.
Yep.
The kid tells them the only place to get the ray shield down is in the control room. So him and Mega head off to the control room.
Yeah. And that's where the fun begins.
Yep. They end up showing up to this cafeteria area, I'm going to guess, right?
Food.
Playroom, the dining area, something. It's something. Would say it would be a cafeteria if there was actually fucking food in there, but there's no food. You know why? Because that asshole is in there fucking...
Man, he's ruthless, huh? Like,
dude, it was nasty watching that guy eat something.
That was hard to watch, honestly. For the main reason I'm hungry, and then the second reason, no, I'm kidding. He's a turd. I wrote down Mako is a giant turd. Seriously, it's written down. Went to give his what won't give his followers more than just a sip or like a bowl to share. And these people are like working for this guy. Like, dude, look, let me tell you something. If you, what was that?
I was sorry.
But yeah, so I would have thought naturally they would have revolted by then, but I don't know.
Yeah, whenever he came in to give him the rationings, even after he showed, he got the ship for him, and then he still gave it to that Drax guy or Drake's or
Drake,
whatever the fuck his name was. What did he do? What did he bring him? Did he bring him a whole fucking ship? I don't think so.
Yeah.
And what kind of asshole gives that kid one bowl and then all the other kids have to share a bowl?
Well, because he got the biggest earnings.
Did he?
But look,
Or is he part of the inner circle? Because Benny's not even part of the inner circle.
well, that's a good point too. But here's what I was thinking, right? Was he going off of what has already been sold versus what what's not been sold? Because if he's going what's off of what's already sold, then yeah, Drake probably did sell more. But because the ship's not sold yet, he still has to sell the ship.
Well, if he sells it off piece by piece, he probably will never get a fucking big earning because he'd be like, oh, it took me this many months to do this, blah, blah, blah.
That's true. But that's what I was
Motherfuckers,
thinking. I was thinking maybe the reason Drake got it is because it was going off of what was already earned.
I think he got it because that dude's a piece of shit.
Probably so. Favoritism.
Starving all those little kids.
Yeah.
Are there no animals on there? I saw a bunch of gazelle or wherever the fuck they were.
Yeah.
Go and fucking get those things. Cut them up. Eat them.
Might be
Stop
poisonous.
mining. Fuck that shit. You can die in there for what? No food? Fuck that.
Hell yeah. But well, hell no.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah! I want to die right now. Let's go. Whee! Splat. So they get up to the control room, right? Benny and Omega, and Omega puts a little computer thing on her tablet and starts looking for the information they need so that Tech can get them out of there with the ship, remotely. And here comes that droid that saw him. Now I don't know if that droid brought him in there, or if he had.
But that dude pushed the button.
What dude?
As soon as he got up there, he was like looking at her and went bloop, and pushed the button.
Oh,
and that's
really?
what called the yeah. And then he started talking to her, being like, "So, do they always treat you like equal like that? Blah blah blah."
So maybe he didn't plan on setting her up.
He immediately pushed the button.
Not setting her up.
Then turned.
Maybe he didn't plan on helping him. He planned on setting her up so he can get
That's what I'm
reward.
saying. But like, if you watch it, it's kind of weird because like he pushes the button and then immediately he's like, "So they treat you normal, right? Like being
what?
all nice."
What, like they actually treat you like one of their own?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was. One of their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, little fucking asshole is what he is. But she tells him, I don't think he was expecting this. She tells him that I thought you said all this Ipsium's been depleted or what's the word?
Degraded.
Yep. And he goes, well, that's what Mako's been telling us. And she says, no, this fucking Ipsium's badass. Like, you should be getting a hell of a lot more money. Right about that time, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Those people show up. Oh, no. Before all that happened, it cut back over to Hunter and them.
Oh, the little kids.
And those kids showed up.
And he's like, hey, that one, I don't know his name, but he said, hey, I thought, what's his name already got the hyperdrive out. What the hell? I mean, I guess not, lying little punk. Anyway, and so they kind of walked over there a little bit, and he said, hey, who are you? And they're like, oh, Mako sent us. I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Who are these well-fed individuals?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That has nice armor on and shit. And ain't nobody fucking sent them.
Yeah,
They're there
like
to take
troopers.
their shit back. And
Did I picture whenever the clones walked up to Benny earlier during it, and they're all like standing all big because the camera angle. That was such a good picture right there. I was like, fuck yeah, makes them look huge. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that was funny. And then Hunter, being like, hey, dude, calm down. Take it easy. We just need to talk to you for a minute. Want a piece of candy?
Piece of candy.
Now!
Piece of candy.
Oh, man. But yeah, it was pretty good, man. I thought that part was kind of spicy. Because then they get on a pursuit.
The kids run away and Hunter doesn't even catch them.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how kids escaped Hunter, but they did.
Yeah. I mean, he's an old dude, man.
he's still a fucking high.
He's like, what,
He's still a
45?
high level clone.
50?
Okay, explain all the stormtroopers later on, or the clone troopers nowadays. Like he's one of the older ones, and he still fucking kicks all their asses.
Yeah, but look at his knees afterwards. That motherfucker ices them. He's like, all these knees ain't what they used to be, boys.
Yeah, he's the only one that's thinking about like, hey, we need to settle down. I am tired of doing this. Look, we need to raise Omega in a certain way. Not that I'm not tired. I'm not tired. My knees.
Oh, I need a nap.
So
Okay, I'm good.
so afterwards, they are able. It cuts back over, and what's his face shows up. Mako and Omega's in there, and he goes, my thief caught a thief,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. And then I like the part where Benny takes that deal away from her and holds it behind his back, like. And then that's when he comes in. He's like, a thief caught a thief. And he's like, you're gonna make it to the top before you know it. Like, dude, the ship,
Yeah.
really? Like,
Bullshit.
You fucking cunt.
And then he asks where where her other people are, and he tells them, they're in the shipping area.
Yeah.
So the Bad Batch thought that the other two squealed on them, like, oh well, those other two must have told somebody, but really it was Benny the whole time.
Yeah.
So Mako goes to and confront him, and he brings his droids with them. They walk out and they go to shoot him, and they say, I wouldn't do that. There's Ipsium all around us. We'll explode if you miss. The Bad Batch says, we don't miss. Because they don't. They're fucking badasses.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish they would have.
And then he goes, yeah, I do too. But you know what? I'm glad the way the stuff actually panned out, because he pulls out like Omega and was like, hey, I would rethink
he
your
shot
strategy
that
if I were
boomer,
you.
That not boomer, but that thing that attaches to the rail, the hook. And,
No. First, he tells him, I would rethink your strategy if I were you. And Omega comes out carried by a droid.
Yeah.
Hunter gets in position. And he's fucking ready for something. Then Benny comes out and says, he's been lying to us this whole time.
Yep.
And tells them about the Ipsium was really good, that he's been taking all the cuts for himself, and we've been starving for no reason.
Yeah. Yep. And then had them boys out there fucking in the mines working for cheap, and just to be happy to have a job and to have food, what little food they get. And this dude over here gorging himself like Matilda with that chocolate cake. It wasn't Matilda. It was that boy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that boy. That was so gross. Even to this day, whenever I watch that, I'm
like, dude, that's a lot of chocolate.
All those kids are like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of chocolate, dude. Holy
dude,
God.
And Miss Trunchbull gets fucking mad. Well, anyways, the fucking all the kids start to rebel, and he says, "Throw her over." Or actually, the clones shoot the two droids, and then he yells out, "Throw her over." But she grabs onto the arm, and Hunter shoots his shit up and makes a badass swing and catches her as the droid and her are falling, and the droid falls to its death in the lava pit, going like this. Sorry.
You forgot that when she got dropped, she reached up and grabbed his arm, and then
I said that.
You used her feet to pull him off.
Oh, well, I said close to that.
Well, I mean, that's how she pulled him off, and she kind of stood up into it and then held him like this, and then went, and then finally pulled it off, and then, dude, I even said it right here, dude. I said it right here. Let me read this shit. Pulled off the robot in faith of Hunter catching her. Like, how badass is Omega? Like, you have that much faith for someone to catch you, and you're falling. you're falling before he gets there. Like I'm like, hell no, not me. No, I'm gonna pull this robot off when you get here, and then we can take that trip down. Cause I ain't taking no chances. But she had her arm reached out like that, it was a good scene, dude. Really
Force
well
sensitive.
played scene. And I'm really happy that when Benny got the water for bringing him the ship, Mako the ship, and at Mako you can hear it sloshing around, and Mako goes, here you go, boy. And you hear it sloshing, and he goes, glick, 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 and then nothing. Look how easy that is. There's nothing there. I'm sure they got a lot of grief about that water sloshing on an empty can.
Oh yeah, they probably like we have to take that out before we air this.
Yeah, we got to fix this now. That's almost as bad as the Starbucks cup and the fucking the dragon movie.
You know what's funny? I've listened to other people talk about that episode, and I've not heard one person mention it. So I think that we're the only ones.
Really? No way, dude. No way.
Yep.
Bring you top quality content since 1988. Anyway, that was a horrible wink.
Well, anyways, so Hunter saves Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's when he says, "Kill them all," and he's talking about killing all the kids. That's when the clones shoot them too. And then he says, "All right, I'll take you all on."
Yeah, then
and
he
then
falls off.
swings. I don't know what kind of badass he thought he was, but he was not one.
No.
Loses his footing, falls over, grabs on, and then Benny, being the big guy that he is, walks over there and says, "Give me your hand." And he goes, "You never should have double-crossed me, boy."
Yeah. This is the only part that I had a problem with, is because how did that claw not crush his hand?
Dude, the whole thing was bad. It was bad.
I mean, it's called the Bad Batch, but they're not talking about the individual clones. It's talking about the people that's making the show.
The first season was awesome. Like this one, I don't know, man. They're fucking it up.
It's probably not going to get renewed for a third. Not at this rate.
No, they have to have the big ass clone and stormtrooper battle, so we gotta wait for that.
Yeah.
I really don't know if that's happening, but that's what I'm hoping happens.
But
right,
they take off. They get out of there.
You can see that they're all about to feast all the kids. They haven't ate forever. Benny comes up, tossing up a piece of fruit, super happy. And she says, "Will you be okay?" He's like, "We're going to stay here. We're minors. That's what we do." Now that Mako's gone, we have an equal portion or equal shares, and we should be thriving. And then that pretty much ends the episode.
Yep. Pretty decent episode. I mean, it's not the best, no. But I'm just ecstatic that it actually left off where it left off.
It picked up where it left off?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Didn't I say ADHD's a hell of a drug?
It left off where it left off. I'm kidding. That was funny.
Sorry.
No, you're good, buddy.
Thanks. It's the beard.
All right, dude. What are you gonna? What's your favorite part about this, or least favorite? Least favorite.
Least favorite. Man, dude. Least favorite's probably gonna be the hand claw.
Oh,
when it reaches for Benny.
Yep.
And they're like, "You should have never double crossed me, boy." Dude, he got to weigh a couple 100 pounds, okay? And he's holding on to this kid's hand with the claw. Wouldn't the claw crush his hand?
Yeah, or at least
pull off
slice
the
it or
skin?
something. Yeah, something would happen.
I mean,
it wouldn't just fucking slip through. I mean, unless it's not that strong, like nowadays robotics hands.
But that's my problem with it.
But if it's able to drill through a rock or something, I don't know. I agree with you. My least favorite part was whenever Benny was taking them through, but not by his own will. He was being made to, and he didn't call out for help whenever he saw people that he could have. He waited to the very end only for a plot point. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Well,
My favorite part,
I
though.
guess for his and the boys' sakes, it worked out good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it did. Like I said, for plot. But anyways, but he could have never turned on him, and then
Right.
that would have made it like,
That much better.
no, it would have been the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
But instead, he pushed they could have had those kids run off and to say like, "Hey, we got people in here." Then they could have found them, and then they could have had somebody like notice that somebody's getting into the control panel,
Yeah.
and then send somebody up there and did it a little bit differently. But they didn't. They just fucking threw in. I don't know. I'm not going to
Cocksuckers.
talk about it. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Favorite part.
Favorite part. Probably when the first of it, when Riker is like, I'm bored.
The part that made you laugh.
Yeah. He said, I'm bored, I'm hot, and I'm starving. Like, come on, dude. Like, Hunter's like, you shouldn't eat all your rations, like, sucks a suck. And he's
Yep.
like, I go, what? Click. Ah. That, to me, that's the best part of that whole episode.
My favorite part was literally whenever he saved Omega Hunter, because
That's a
like
good favorite part.
you can tell like he was getting in position and he was ready for something to happen, and then as soon as it did, he jumped into action. Like it showed him like ready to do all that, and that's the part I liked about it. Like y'all do some good stuff with the Bad Batch, but then your shit. I'm like, come on, guys, come on. All right, what are you gonna rate it?
6.5. 6.5.
I'm giving it a 6. It's actually lower than the last one, only by a little bit. It's because y'all fucked up with this storytelling. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But at least it left off where it picked up.
It did
Or
pick
picked
up where it left
off. Damn it.
And I hope y'all like our backgrounds.
Yeah.
We're probably going to start doing this. So let us know if you like it down in the comments below.
Yeah.
James, take us out of here.
Yes, sir. Let's go, boys. Engage. Sorry. I've been watching Star Trek Picard and fucking loving it. So, check us out on our Facebook group. It's Anything and Everything Nerd Style, where we talk about anything and everything nerd style. It's Facebook polls, memes, questions, just general content, whatever your nerd heart can take and dish out. So check us out there. Check out our Discord. It's Anything and Everything Nerd Style with an and sign. I'll probably put a little snippet in here somewhere.
So all you do is type in Anything and Everything Nerd Style in the search bar and it'll pop up?
It should.
Okay, cool.
Where? On Discord?
On Discord, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I had no idea, so
But
check that out.
But yeah, check it out. We're a little slow, but it's okay. It's picking up a little bit. We're dropping our. If you want to check out our title covers, we're dropping them there before the video uploads. That way, you get a sneak peek of what we're doing. And if you're genuinely curious to see what the video looks like before it launches, but yeah, please hit the like and subscribe button down below. It helps out so much. And I guess just tell your buddies about us. Tell everybody you know. Even if they don't like Star Wars, we have other videos like on our main channel.
If you don't like it, if you don't like us, tell your fucking enemies.
Yeah, send those suckers after us. We'll set them straight for you, buddy. But that's fucking awesome. I like that one. Cookie Monster like cookies. Anyway, so Sorry, I get a little excited. Yeah. Send them to us. We'll set them straight for you. But yeah, so check out our other YouTube part of the YouTube channel where we do movies. We're having a video come out probably a few hours ago by now. Now this video is on YouTube. That is going to be the superhero board.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm
Tournament.
late. For anybody who actually waits for all of our videos, I am late a day. I forgot to do it on Friday. I'm sorry.
So check it out. It's really good. I haven't even watched it yet, but I was there. I just know it was pretty good. Now, when
Yeah,
I
get
say
ready
pretty
for us to
good,
do The Princess Bride, and that's a funny ass movie, so everybody's gonna love that one.
that'll
I
be out
can't wait.
next week, hopefully on Friday, Clinton.
Yeah.
And then that's it from me.
Yep, I think that's it, everybody. Get the fuck out of here.
Peace. Oh, hey there. I almost forgot y'all was here. So check this out. This is a Discord page I was telling you about. Anything and everything nerd style. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. Trust me. Or don't. But here's the page right here. So, as you can see, we've been playing some songs while we play Minecraft. But here's our loads here, and if you want to get on our server, let me know. Come join the chat, and this is what we was talking about here as well. Anything and everything nerd style. This is the thumbnail for the actual video, the one that just uploaded today. So, as in our Discord channel, you get to be part of something a little bit more, than just watching our videos. Same thing with
Yeah.
Facebook. So,
And while we're in, if you do join and we're playing Minecraft or something, we'll actually be able to stream it to it so you can watch us play if you want to.
Yep, exactly. So just check it out. Let us know if you jump in here through the general chat, and we'll be on this chat right here that we're currently in on their voice channels. That way you can hear us talking if you just want to hear us talk. I don't know why, but just whatever
Yeah,
floats your boat.
we just do podcasts, so I'm pretty sure that's the only reason I'll come anyway.
Sir, we didn't even buy them dinner first.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's an After Dark series. All right, man. I think that's about it. Just drop in anytime you like.
Oh, there's one more thing.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here.
Peace.